The King Dre controversy. Rewatching this video for me is what prompted me to want to do the re-release of all of my previous content. It is one of the best things I think I've ever made. It's so funny, so please enjoy.
Oh, hello. Welcome to 2021, everyone. I'm 10 days late on that, congratulations, but that's okay. I am a medium-sized TikToker and a very small YouTuber, and I'm kind of exploring all of the YouTube genres. I've tried killing my friends. Oh no, I feel the death coming to me. I've tried vlogging my life. A hair all over my body, so I can't really put on a shirt, but I am starving! And my YouTube experience would not be complete unless I spent 25 minutes complaining about someone else's content and not actually adding any of my own value. No, but seriously, I love making jokes, and I've wanted an excuse to make a video like this for a while, and the opportunity to just fell in my lap. Quick caveat, this is my second day of filming. It's been 2 days now. I tried to make it look the same, but the lighting's weird. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect at this, okay? Okay. Shoot me. I'm gonna end up breaking my office chair one of these days. So about 6 months ago, I made a series on my TikTok about a girl that I was dating, and there was another TikTok creator who commented on some of my videos and told me how I should be living my life. Which isn't a big deal, because hundreds of people do that on my TikTok. It's normal now. But this man was extra unique. I'd never interacted with someone like this before. This man's name is King Dre. King Dre. He named himself King unironically. I don't know, dude. Like, it's one thing to be born as a prince into 18th century English monarchy and have the role of king thrust upon you by centuries of history. It's another thing to name yourself king in the 21st century. It's a little pretentious. Okay, it's a lot pretentious. It's very pretentious. This man is, he's a pretentious man. I said it! Some followers let me know that he had made some commentary on my dating series.
She asked me to come cuddle.
We ended up having some exchanges back and forth, and our followers kind of conflicted a little bit, and he called me a war daddy. That's like the coolest name I've ever been called. I'm legitimately kind of proud of being called a war daddy. I'll have you know, I'm so scared of conflict that I couldn't earn that title if I wanted it. Can I call you Daddy Dre? Let's get to know Daddy Dre a little bit better, shall we?
Here's how you get women to actually pursue you and chase after you.
Daddy Dre is a men's dating coach. He's got a YouTube, he's got a website, and now he's got a TikTok. And you can see very clear his goal for his followers. In his profile picture, how to be a player. So there's no more mystery there. I think we know what we're dealing with. I want to introduce you to a new world, a game of power and of control. The male role is fundamentally superior to that of the female. The sexes are pitted against one another, and they must understand each other in order to use each other's weaknesses in order to win over a prize. Let me take you to a world of pure imagination. That is playerism. Gross. How to be a player, King Dre. Some really tasteful use of the stereotypical stripper body type. You can tell that this male, in the way that he uses the female form, is off to a great start. This is his quote. This is the thing that he's proud of himself for saying that has become his slogan. Playerism is the antidote to feminism. What? This is at the top of his website, and it has always confused me, and looking at it again, it's just as bad. Feminism is a word that has come to mean nothing. I say that as a self-proclaimed feminist, because feminist for some people can just mean, yeah, I believe that women are equals and that they deserve the same amount of money for the same amount of work and that they deserve all the basic same human rights as men. But that's not what feminism means to everyone. In fact, I've heard a lot of people use feminism in ways that I very much would disagree with, so I really need Professor Dre to define his terms. Because apparently King Dre thinks that feminism is something that needs an antidote. Okay, so on his link tree, you can see that he's got an Attraction 101 course. He's got a How to Make a Woman Fall for You course. So he's touting himself as a thought leader. He wants to be taken seriously as an authority. So what are his credentials? I've looked all over all of his social medias and looked him up, and I cannot find credentials for the life of me. Don't know if he has any college education. He may or may not. I don't. So that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but I'm not selling a course. So here's the thing. You don't have to have a college degree to sell a course, obviously. You just need some expertise in that field. Even those gross entrepreneur educators like Tai Lopez, for example, they at least try to prove that they have the stuff that they're talking about. They try to prove that they have money in order to give themselves credentials to teach you about money, right? But like, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't cite a single source to try to prove that he has authority on any of this. And like, based on who I think he is, he seems like the kind of guy who would at least like tout his body count and that he can get girls on the weekends, but he doesn't, he never has a tangible claim to authority, which is interesting to me. I don't know. It just seems like an important selling point, like from a dude who's been working for 5 years in marketing. You need some authority claims, dude. Get on that. I don't want to put words into Dr. Dre's mouth, so let's just see what he has to say.
I'm gonna teach you guys how to make a woman submissive. I'm gonna teach you guys how to make a woman submissive.
Dre, buddy. Maybe not. Maybe don't start off with how you're gonna be superior to the woman and make her give in to you. That's sexist. That's toxic. I don't even know what to say to that. Okay, right off the bat, that's a great start. Love that for all of us.
I'm gonna teach you guys how to make a woman submissive. This man shit.
This is man shit. You know how we're superior to women? And, tell her who's boss by making her submissive? Ugh.
You have to understand that just because you're a male with a wee-wee and some balls down there, that women are just going to automatically submit to you.
So, having a wee-wee... What? Why are you calling it that, dude? There's so many words. You just said this is some man shit, and now you're calling it your wee. Like, pee-pee is more internet culture, I feel like. Oh man, I don't know why that's so funny to me.
It's value. You have to be valuable and provide value. Have a program. Know where you're going in life and how you're going to get there. You can't expect somebody to follow you if you don't even know where you're going.
That whole rant about value sounds like me giving myself advice about how to make a good YouTube channel. I don't completely disagree. Like, yeah, if you're gonna be a good romantic partner, you should be giving to the other person. But I would describe that in, I don't know, terms of like loving and caring and entertaining even, maybe. And he doesn't even give an example, so I still don't know exactly what he means by that definition. I don't know. Just a weird way to say it. Like, it sounds like a marketing scheme rather than like healthy human relationships. I don't know.
2, you must be masculine and have masculine energy. Feminine energy is complementary to masculine energy, and feminine energy will naturally submit to masculine energy. That's called balance.
No, it's not. I noticed you specifically didn't say it the other way around because you started with masculine energy. You could have very easily said masculine energy complements feminine energy and vice versa. Or you could have even said feminine energy complements masculine energy and vice versa, but you didn't. Do you see how the scales are completely off? That's not balance. Besides which, we know that there are couples that are very successful that don't fall into the masculine-feminine role category either.
But 3, you have to require it. It has to be a part of your program, and she has to know that.
I mean, I guess that's good because all of the healthy women can then just avoid the men that are listening to him altogether because they'll require that the woman submits to them. And any healthy, self-empowered woman will just be like, oh, you want me to submit to you and be obedient to you? Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out. Bye.
You invest yourself fully in everything that you have into an exclusive relationship or marry a woman, you should make sure she's 100% submissive or there's no deal. Submissiveness should be the price for your energy, efforts, life, and resources.
What does that, okay. What does that even mean? this is something that I've noticed he does a lot. He throws out terms and he throws out requirements for successful relationships, but he never gives any examples and he never defines what that means. He's just kind of talking into the air about nothing. Like I don't know what you even mean by a submissive woman to begin with. What does that actually look like?
Oh, and I said women, not feminists.
Wait, play that again.
Oh, and I said women, not feminists.
We figured it out! All feminists are not women. So, I'm sorry to disappoint all of you women and ladies out there that may proclaim yourself as feminists. You aren't women. Okay, let's watch another.
Fellas, if you want to have healthy, peaceful, balanced relationships, you have to train your woman.
Correct. If I want to have healthy, balanced relationships, I have to consider my girl to be a dog.
The first component is being valuable. You do that through a constant journey of self-improvement. Next is boundaries. You have to punish, discipline, reprimand.
Okay, the idea of boundaries, I agree with. I refuse to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't treat me well. It's that simple. If I get to a point where I'm in a healthy, romantic partnership, and then they don't end up treating me well, yes, I'm going to call them out on that. But I do not have the authority to reprimand her because I am not fundamentally above her. We're just two people trying to work stuff out. He just ran through the words punish and discipline as if it was a joke.
When she's being uncooperative, being a headache, getting disrespectful, violating your boundaries, you have to put her on timeout. You have to put her ass on ice.
Oh my gosh, dude. If someone's being uncooperative or angry, it's probably because there's something wrong. Because I trust my friends and my family members to be honest with me when there's something wrong. And I would expect the same from a romantic partner. You're basically saying that you need to take advantage of her. Look at the background. Look at that thumbnail. Make her submit. Does not sound so disgusting and abusive to you, Dre?
But attention is oxygen for women. And when they're being naughty, they get no attention. You take your ball and you go home.
Hi, editing Jonah here. I can't believe I missed this opportunity. He said you take your ball and you go home. I felt bad for the dog comment earlier because I felt like I was putting words in his mouth a little bit, but no. He is using the animal training metaphor all the way. He literally means train your woman as you would an animal.
And when they're being naughty, they get no attention.
No, that's true. That's true. That's how you get a healthy, balanced relationship. Pretend the other person doesn't exist.
The last component is actually rewarding good behavior. When your woman is being good to you, you be good to her. You take her nice places. You do nice things for her. You give her your undivided attention. Treat her special if she deserves it.
Yes! 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 The relationship skills of conflict resolution and care and love and trust that go into any other relationship also apply to a romantic relationship.
Dude, your advice is only good if you want to date hoes. That stuff doesn't work on good girls.
Oh, that laugh makes me feel so gross. Yeah. He knows more than you. He's better than you. Let Prince Dre tell you. That's the kind of laugh that's gonna make you second guess absolutely anything in your life. Hey, Jonah, do we have any more bananas? Yeah. Yeah? Why'd you laugh like that? Didn't laugh like anything. Dude, you keep doing it. I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, you're making me uncomfortable. Like, is there some joke that I don't know about? I like bananas. Is there something that you know that I don't know? Somebody please teach me how to write skits because I don't know how.
One thing I can assure you is they're all the same. Yeah, you have different shapes, sizes, flavors, different backgrounds, different walks of life, but they're all the same.
Here's the thing. I don't necessarily think that Vice Principal Dre is inherently a stupid guy, but I don't understand how you can sit there and say, yes, here's all the things that make them different, but actually they're not different. It's just, dude.
Here's the thing that I can assure you about all fruits and vegetables. Sure, they're all different colors, they all have different tastes. Some grow on vines, some grow in the ground. In fact, they are so completely different that sometimes we don't even know how to classify them, but I can assure you, they're all the same.
No! No!
They all have the capacity to care and love. They all have the capacity to do you dirty.
Another thing that director Dre loves is this really, really loud, over-the-top, cheesy, inspirational music. In fact, he uses this exact song over and over and over again on his TikTok. And I think Curtis Connor or Danny Gonzalez might have already done this joke, but I'm gonna do it again because it's hilarious. Literally anything that you say can be inspirational when done to this kind of music. Today, I was lazy, and I woke up at 11:15 a.m. I took 20 minutes on the toilet as poop came out of my butt, and I watched Instagram. I then went to the kitchen and I ate some leftover rice while I scratched my itchy head, which had oily hair on it, and decided to not shower. Do you feel inspired?
Never forget that there's a hoe who lays dormant in all women. Circumstance, situation, or the right guy determines if it comes out or not.
Okay. His defense is to invalidate all of the powerful, self-possessed, educated women in the world by saying that there's a dormant hoe deep down in all of them. I don't even have a joke for that. That's so insulting. That's insulting to my mother. That's insulting to my sisters. That's insulting to all of my female friends. My gosh, that's so gross! I'm so pissed off by that!
What's up, fellas? So if you want to be successful in your relationships, your situationships, or your dealings with women in general,
What's a situationship?
women don't do what's right. They do what feels good.
Thanks and welcome to Television News Network. This just in, women dumber than men? Completely true, end of story.
Editing Jonah again, but I just had this thought. What if Dre had a job where he had a woman boss? I can't even imagine the mental gymnastics that he would have to accomplish in his head in order to justify the fact that a capable woman was his superior. I just have to assume that he has never had to confront a real powerful woman in his life before, which is a shame. Damn!
Oh yeah, and they're not going to tell you what makes them feel good. You're a man. You're supposed to just know.
This is just as bad as boomers who laugh about how their wives are abusive.
Never put your woman first.
Honey! Yeah, what's going on, babe? The contractions are closer together! Oh my gosh. I need to go to the hospital. I think I'm close to having my baby. Let me grab the keys. We're gonna go to the hospital and get you taken care of right now because I know this is a situation in which I need to put you first. Wait, what? Let's go to the hospital. Yeah, I know that I'm in labor with your baby and that I'm in love with you, but I think I'm less in love with you now that you're putting me first. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'll go have this baby on my own. It's over. I was only attracted to you when you put me down and were manipulative and made me submit. Now that it's healthy, I don't want it. Yeah, that's a situation that would never happen. I actually agree with most of the ideas in the rest of that video. He just talks about not being super needy and clingy and being your own person. It's just those extreme loud statements that he makes. Now we get to the creme de la creme. Last fall, I had a girl ask me out on a date, and it was really exciting. And I made a TikTok series about it that was really loud, really wholesome, and people really liked. But Dre only saw parts of those videos, and then he made a response.
She called me and asked me to come cuddle again?
There's that laugh again, dude. I don't know why it turns me off so much.
Secret, I pull up a chair.
Pull up a chair. He belittles you, and then he tells you to come up because he knows what's better for you. It's like he's using his teachings about women on his audience. Oh my gosh. He's playing us. We were the ones being played the whole time. He deserves the title, King Dre. He has won. All hail our our Lord and Savior, King Dre.
Calls you up and she tells you to come over, but she only wants to cuddle, no sex, no nothing, just cuddle, you should feel insulted.
Dre! Daddy Dre! There are so many situations in which this universally applicable statement is not true, dude.
Here's why. You see, she's in Pound Town getting her back broken in, but the guy who's fucking her isn't emotionally available.
That's such a vulgar way to say that, too. He does this a lot. He uses a lot of really, really vulgar descriptions of sex and women. He calls them hoes and bitches and broads all the time. And it just makes you feel uncomfy. Shut the fuck up, dude.
To give her that simp energy. So who does she call? You. And you run your simp ass over there and cuddle and play footsies just like the sucker you are.
Dude, what's your deal with me? And any man who wants a wholesome relationship. We're simps and suckers. Look, Comrade Dre, I don't think that you understand that not all men simply want to pound women's backs in all day. Gosh, that's such a gross phrase. We want emotional connection. We want reciprocal energy. We want to care for someone and have them care for us too. My man! There is something so wholesome about wanting to cuddle and do nothing else. And I would consider it a genuine compliment as long as the person was genuinely interested. So he had a commenter. The commenter said, "How do you get a girl back after you cheated on her?" The way that he chooses to respond to this can be really telling as to his character and what he believes. Because this is the perfect opportunity for Teacher Dre, for Coach Dre, for Guru Dre to tell us what he believes about cheating and about taking personal responsibility.
First things first, I'm a big proponent of being honest with a female and looking her in the face and telling her what you gonna do.
Okay, we can get behind this so far. Wait, did he say gonna do?
Telling her what you gonna do.
I hope he's not saying what I think he's saying.
Is that how much a woman is willing to put up with you so long as you being honest.
Sir Dre!
But if you just so happen to be dumb enough to get caught cheating on your girl.
He didn't say don't cheat. He didn't say don't cheat. He did not say don't cheat. And he didn't say apologize for cheating, and he didn't say take personal responsibility. He said you'll be surprised with what a woman will put up with so long as you're honest, implying that you should just tell her that you're gonna cheat before you even do. And then he says if you're stupid enough to be caught cheating, he didn't say to take responsibility and not cheat. He just implies that you shouldn't get caught, dude.
Here's what you do.
Maybe I'm getting too angry too quickly. Here's our instructions.
Most guys go to begging and pleading and buying shit and doing all that extra shit. No, you can't do that. You actually have to confuse them and you have to break up and you have to go the other way. You dig what I'm saying?
I need to confuse the girl that I love. I need to break up with her and run the other direction to other women. That's how to get her back?
Gotta flip the script.
Oh, right, flip the script. I now understand it now that you've used some salesperson entrepreneurial lingo. Because, you know, entrepreneurs and salespeople don't really have a reputation for being manipulative.
And you basically let her know, I wasn't satisfied. You wasn't doing XYZ. That's why I cheated.
Now we're gonna blame her.
I went the whole video without saying this. How did I go the video without saying this? This is the perfect opportunity. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. What you are teaching is harmful to men and women. Fuck off. Fuck you. I hope you change.
Y'all niggas ain't shit. Yeah, I know, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Master Dre, you're doing us dirty. Okay. Oh my gosh. Fuck, dude! Ugh! The things that Dre teaches probably make you a bad person. I think I saw a comment somewhere. Someone said straight men don't even actually like women. And while I think that that's another unhealthy generalization, I understand where this person is coming from. Because if Dre really is the quintessential straight man, which thankfully he's not, but if he was, then yeah, like I get it. He doesn't seem like he likes women. He seems like he fundamentally distrusts women and that he has to put on a show and play a game in order to get them to interact with him. Dre touts himself as if he's a coach to help you find a romantic relationship, but I hope that I can find the clip, but I watched a YouTube video from him a few months ago where he specifically said that he didn't even understand why men wanted to commit to women in the first place.
I don't know why you motherfuckers would want a relationship anyway.
Viceroy Dre, I feel like your beliefs about who women are must make you really lonely. You can't tout yourself as a dating coach helping people find love when you appear to not even believe in the idea of love. So, Monsieur Dre, can I maybe offer a little bit of an alternative approach? How about we recognize that playerism is toxic and disgusting and actually based on a lie? Let's build all relationships on a foundation of communication and trust. Just treat everyone with respect. Treat everyone as an equal. It's not my job to control. It's simply my job to protect myself and seek out that reciprocity. So you just choose someone who's gonna treat you well. That's it. It's that simple. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. I solved romance. Okay, obviously it's not that simple, but I'm just saying it's not a game that needs to be played. So we had a couple of penguins, a couple of my followers who went over and commented on his video, and I don't think that they were insulting, but they did try to call him on his crap, and he responded pretty viciously and aggressively, and so I just tried to back them up, and he got so mad that I involved myself, and he called me a war daddy. Now, Daddy Dre, I kind of liked being called a war daddy. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was really cute, a little promiscuous. I don't know, Dre. If you just maybe hit me up, dude. I'll be submissive to you. Okay. Too far. I can't, nope. Gross. Now I'm uncomfortable. Too much. I don't know, man. I guess I really didn't actually believe that people like this existed. I really thought that players and pickup artists were a thing of the past, or that they just existed in Curtis Connor videos. So this man has nearly 200,000 followers on TikTok and 10,000 subscribers on YouTube now. His ideas do not deserve that kind of a following. So if you want to get back at the man and maybe support something a little more wholesome, subscribe to my YouTube channel here. I would love it. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Become a part of the Penguin Army. I'm wholesome, and more importantly, I'm not a player. So if you want to get back at Dre, subscribe. Special thanks to Nicholas Caprio for becoming a Patreon at the Leopard Seal tier. If you would like your names in the credits of my next video, think about supporting my Patreon. You'll get some fun perks, and I can keep making more videos. We all win. Thanks, love you, bye.